Hey everyone, we're watching APL preseason finals between Reservoir Dogs
How's
and
it
Top
going,
3
guys?
Control. With me I have SSD. Hello SSD, how are you doing?
RD has a very standard team composition. It's pretty standard.
It's
Great.
very true. Alright,
Can you
that's
get
enough of that.
into depth about that?
That's a very good intro. Brutal bombed wolf. Class is trying to hold middle, but then he decides to not do that. He loses his nerve. Meanwhile, Top 3 Control takes over middle. And as we know, middle ground is a very... What's a
Terrible.
politically... Yeah, that's a good word for it. It's a very terrible map where obviously you have to hold middle when the bomb spawns and there's no other thing to do.
And sometimes you can go high, and sometimes you can go low. And either way, it's total cancer.
Yep. One interesting thing about middle ground, actually, and I was thinking about this in the shower yesterday, believe it or not. There are 2 items back to back at the bottom here, at the wraparound. You could get
I
both
can't
of
believe
those just by controlling the bottom. You'll see players like Walt when he's playing heavy cannon, he actually holds that space on his own, you know? What do you think about that?
I think it's incredible that you were in the shower yesterday.
I was in the shower today too. Just
Shower 2
preparing.
days
What
in a
the
row.
fuck?
Just preparing for this
I
test.
feel, how do you feel like that affects the odds of top 3 control winning this game?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Predictions. What are your predictions for this game? Do you think?
I think top 3 control will win this by a handy 2 bomb deficit.
Oh, that's interesting because Top 3 Control, of course, they lost.
That's
What?
true.
So
That's a fair point.
what has changed, would you say?
Nothing at all. I just think that you can't you can't be results oriented and say because they lost the game they're the worst team.
Right. That's not what I was asking, but that's fine. Okay, I feel like that's a valid point. Right now, Top 3
I think
Control
what you're
has middle.
failing to
My answer is
consider-
that nothing has changed.
Who is this
but
guy
there's still-
talking?
I think what
in
you're
my
failing
ear?
to I'm Lego here. I think what
Oh.
you're failing to consider is that we don't have a woman on our team anymore. We've actually
Oh.
benched her.
That's fair.
I
Also,
can't believe
they're
that was a
currently-
10. How is that a 10?
Obviously because of the ping though.
They're currently 10 points ahead, which gives them an even larger advantage.
Okay,
in the game
so
from
let's
when they
talk
were tied.
about that. The ridiculous bomb hit by Radium over here. Is he the next flight in this game? Is he gonna packet toss all over the opposition?
I don't think he has the guts or the talent to be the next flight. To be completely honest.
That's true. Interestingly, left team, aka Reservoir Dog, had 2 remote whales on middle ground, which is very upsetting, I think, for the viewers.
Yeah. Also, they're gonna go low and it's gonna fail miserably. But then they're gonna be like, "Oh, but we went low and it was really good."
It might work,
It's not going
actually.
to work. It's not going to work.
It might work.
It had a 0%.
It
Had
might
you
work.
abandoned me? I'd like to comment that.
I have seen that exact bomb run, possibly hundreds of times.
Watch
and
this.
It has never one time worked.
Radium tries to do a flight thing, which does not work at all. So I guess you're right
Because-
about that.
Right. No, the thing is, you'll group up and you think, oh, there's 4 of us and we're flying at the enemy base. So there's no way this fails. We have power-ups and everything. But they
Yeah.
don't realize you have to go around the bottom of middle ground, and you have a 0% chance.
Yeah, I mean,
Literally 0%.
it's basically gravity, you know? There's a lot of
Can't
gravity
beat
in this game. You can't beat it. Unless you're Sandra Bullock. Is that who was in
Clutch
that movie?
pop culture reference there.
Is that who was in that movie?
Yes, that is. It was Sandra Bullock
Nice.
in the
Spoiling
movie.
me?
In the movie Gravity.
Alright. We're gonna edit out where I ask if that's who it was in the movie, and I'm gonna look very knowledgeable.
Right.
There's a second bomb
You just
coming up. Wolf nicely wasted though. That's clutch. Radium does nothing here. But he lives somehow.
XX2 coming in, getting totally murdered.
Damn.
Very un-XX2 like fashion.
This is a very typical middle ground game. We should mention that, of course, every player in the game right now is very rusty because nobody plays
Funny how
TBA.
just made a game-winning bomb-hitting play, but unfortunately the bomb was not up.
Oh,
Just wanted to point that out.
I didn't catch that on camera, but
It happens quite a bit, especially with ball loopy players, where they make the correct play at the wrong time.
oh,
That one had possibly a 5% chance of hitting if Radium wasn't a complete moron. But
Yeah.
because he's a complete moron, it had a 0% chance.
yeah. I was
of
gonna
success.
say he got a little too big for his britches there. Let's see. Looks like it's Reservoir Dog's turn now.
Alright, if If he hangs back, if he waits, he has a
No.
chance. He did not wait, so they have no chance.
Yep. Walt also had a shield. So that was not a fun place to be.
You'll find as the longer the game goes, the longer the game will take because people will start getting impatient, and when you get impatient on this map, you fucking lost.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like there?
say.
Like there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do have a second bomb coming if their heavy cannon decides to take it and fly towards. Oh, he did not. Yeah. That was a pretty disaster play by our friend Sneaky there.
Yeah, that was not good. But t3c had a good shot there, and that was all traced back to the fact that Reservoir Dogs didn't dorp their bomb back at the base.
Right, that's true.
That's basically how you lose in these sorts of maps. Like you said, you get impatient and you stop dropping the bomb at every second, and that's how you get fucked up.
To be honest, I think it shows poor discipline by top 3 control, and their maybe we need to call into question their captaining abilities that Sneaky did not immediately grab that bomb and go and hit the base.
That's interesting. Do you think there's a lack of communication?
That's true. Or just because teams tend to have one decision maker, one or two decision makers. If the decision makers fuck up and they don't make the correct decision or don't communicate the call, it's on them and not it's not Sneaky's fault that he's a shitball player.
Right. I mean, he was recruited as a ball player,
Exactly.
naturally.
And he got played in this game as the shitball player that he is.
Okay, I'm gonna have to beep some of that, SSD. I hope you don't. I hope you're not offended by that.
I mean, I can't pull any punches. I'm the captain of an opposing team. I'm just gonna give my honest opinion.
Oh yeah, we should mention that SSD is not just a member; he's a captain of KLF, the team that was just eliminated. So naturally, he has some bias.
More than a little bit of bias.
Yeah.
But I feel like it only adds to the quality of the cast.
Yeah, yeah. We're honest here.
Also, I have no idea what Brutal was attempting to do on that play at all.
Unsure.
It looked like he has no concept of what he's doing out there.
Yeah, unsure. He did get the bomb though. In the first part was good.
That's true.
The
He has
first
enough
part was
mechanical talent to make up for his lack of knowledge.
good. Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
This is a complete disaster.
this is-
What Walt does with
Katrina
his
all
bomb
over again.
is going to be a colossal failure. Yeah, that's pretty much extensive. I'm surprised he did that much with the bomb.
I'm so glad you're here, SSD, for this game. This is you were made to cast this game, I think.
Yeah, I think this is what Altitude's missing.
Oh, can he
Oh,
bust
yeah,
him away?
A ridiculously good shot by Walt.
That was
What
good.
a play by Walt. What great teamwork by Walt.
Yeah, that
Knowing
was
his
good.
teammate, knowing that Walt would push him out of the way.
I'm very glad that happened. That was very, yeah, like you said, very nice trust.
Yeah.
And then very nice execution by Walt.
Those are the plays why I was so confident that t3c would have the advantage on this map.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Fuck you, Sam.
At the same time, it's hard to say that t3c is now in a dominating position because it's middle ground. It's like everything is
That is
just
true.
reset now. We're just gonna try again. But it is true that Reservoir Dogs have had like one opportunity to bomb, which they did not even come close to fulfilling. So.
Oh, here comes XX2.
Yep.
Here he comes on the counter. This is all up to
only
Funny
Funny
Hell.
Hell.
Funny Hell 1v1.
Oh, never mind. Radium comes with
yeah.
wall. Oh,
Also, XX2 is just. Oh, yeah.
kind of a waste of a wall.
That
there, but
turned
nice
out a
block.
little different than I expected. Based
Yeah.
on what I know of the players, but the end result was pretty much the same.
Yeah. I like to see blocking Rets though.
Yeah, that's something that Radium always does. He doesn't care about his life. He will suicide to protect any inanimate object in the entire game.
Suiciding a bit like Walt did just there. But for what
Yes.
purpose, I don't know.
I mean, in a map like Middle Ground, it's very forgiving for doing dumb shit like that. Because you can do dumb shit like that 30 times a game. And then you just have to do the right thing maybe 4 times and you win.
I guess that's true. It's not even necessarily like a sign of bad play that you do those things. It's just like it doesn't matter, so why wouldn't I, Why would I care?
Exactly.
There we go. Kind of an unnecessary dorp there. Maybe you could like, I don't know, flip around and do some crazy shit. But whatever. It's never wrong to just drop the bomb on this map.
It's true.
You never get fucked
And-
up for that.
And the thing with a team like Top 3 Control, where they have such idiot players like Radium, Walt, and Sneaky,
Yeah.
is that they have infinite patience for doing stupid things. So they'll just play this map, they'll happily play this map for 50 lives on each side, and they won't care, and they'll just keep playing the exact same. And that kind of mental fortitude and stupidity is honestly, it helps you at long match like this. Because sometimes if you're a thinker, like let's say, I think XX2 might be more of a thinker than he gets credit for.
Yeah,
I think
I think
XX2
that's
is
true.
more likely to get mentally fatigued on this map than Walt is.
Yeah. I think that's very true.
You know, ignorance is bliss, is what I always say.
Thank you.
You
for your
always say
input,
that.
Tony.
And here we see Radium going back to heal. His team is gonna have to take over middle though, because if it's a bomb on bomb, then basically nothing's gonna happen for anyone.
Oh, I forgot that was Funny Hell. Right, Funny Hell's on this team. He's another brain dead A. He could just sit here, spam this choke forever. He
Yeah.
won't care.
Yeah, he's a very classic ball loopy player. He's gonna flank here, I think. No, he disappeared.
Oh, this is looking bad for top 3 control.
Yes, it is actually.
This is looking very poor. Oh, Radiant.
But they're
the
idiots.
Play of the century.
It's okay.
Oh, and he still has
Look,
the
he's
bomb.
gonna try the counter. He has no chance of hitting, but he's going to try it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that went out pretty well.
That
He's
that
still
works.
alive is the biggest thing.
And he creates pressure and space by that with that bomb.
Exactly.
They might
Look
hit
at
here.
this. Look at this.
They might
Look at
hit here
this.
if they get the swoop.
They're going. Yeah.
Very nice. That was a bit of a fuck up though with Radium's bomb there. He dropped it before
I
he
believe
warped.
so.
That could have been blocked, but whatever.
Yeah, there was potential there.
Just the small things.
Also, Walt could have just flown it in and hit, but he tried really hard to hand it off.
Yeah, yeah. Swoops in general are pretty safe though, especially in this random meta when you have 2 randas, you know.
Yes, absolutely.
So this is not looking good for our boys RD. Of course, this is just game 1. This is the best out of 3. Maybe there's gonna be a better map for these guys later.
If Radium doesn't try any fancy here, then he's got a good chance. If he tries something too fancy, as he is prone to do, I think they're fucked. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
gonna happen,
Wolfie.
right?
Yeah, I think he hits.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. That's.
Yo,
Last second insight, my preferred food while eating is gummy bears.
I did not expect that hit.
While eating, I mean playing.
I did not
I did
expect
not-
that gummy bears trivia either.
How are you about gummy bears? Sponsor me, man.
Damn, dude.
To be
Well, that
honest,
was
going into that, I thought they would win by about 2 bombs, but they won by much more than 2 bombs. And I just didn't expect Wolfie to show that kind of dominating display on Miranda, because he's typically known as more of a whale player, especially in TBD.
Yeah, but I think people forget actually that he got his start in TBD as a randa,
Absolutely true.
and he was very good. Like even his first APL, he was very good. He has
Very,
that kind
very
of. There's this thing in TBD where new players can have really good seasons because the old players they get so bored and I don't know retired seeming, and the new players have a lot of energy.
Also, there's a
That's true.
potential here to play 4 games since we have to win 2 best of 3s.
Yeah, it's double elimination. So if
God damn it.
if t3c wins this best of 3, they're gonna have to do another best of 3. But
Are you still recording?
yes.
Oh.
Do you want to sign us off, Funny?
Yeah, this is Funny Hal saying good night.